Alright, this gotta be a part two to the other reads. Uh, alright, because little man just wasn't having it. Little man, trying to tell him his name. Yeah, it's my little baby, little Gravity. That's his name is Gravity. He held me down when I was on my mission. So his dad came up with. Alright, so the last thing I was seeing was the Emperor, the Prince of Wands, the Aeon, and the Hanged Man. They all came out. And so I'm just trying to figure out what's up with it. Because the last reading, it was like I was the wand, Queen of Wands, but a rebel, in rebel energy, and don't need. I was a ten of cups, a 10 of heart by myself, fulfillment alone. So the deceit was that I guess needed whatever, more of something. I don't know. I forgot. Let's put them up so I can leave. So I just wanted to talk to God, just the divine spirit, you know, not any other entity, not no angel, not no demon, you know, no spirit, no monitoring spirit, no person coming in being nosy, nothing, none but the divine, the most high, you know, that's it. Thank you. Is that a spirit leaving? All right. It's hot. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I need to leave here. I'm over here waiting for somebody. I gotta go. So I see a tower. Yeah. The tower card came out. So we have the Emperor. Is that representative of anybody from me? Or is who am I in this deck? Emperor, Prince of Wands, the Aeon, or the Hanged Man? The Aeon, Hangman. Yes. Okay. Prince of Wands, the Emperor. That's who I represent as well. The energy. The Hanged Man, the Emperor. Wow, is that big? Like big shit? You know, big stuff. Yeah. You're more than the emperors. You know, you are the emperor. You are the power, and you were the sacrifice. But the tower is falling. Yes, on those Prince of Wand energies who sacrificed you out of jealousy, because you had more masculine energy. hmm So the tower is now here, and it's a swift tower because of all the spell work. The art card came out, all the spell work that they was doing to sacrifice you for your power and for your ace of disc. So they were cooperating in virtue, they were cooperating with each other to defeat you. So the truth card is out. Yeah, because now they're contemplating peace. Because strife is now in their life. And the debauchery that they wanted to place upon you is now going to make them in a lazy energy, indolence, stagnant, lazy. And they were very cruel to you, to leave you out. You know what you had to go through. And the Aeon is just the energy that these Prince of Wands were in. The Aeon, yeah, like just forever. And you see XX, just for BI, a female. It was Prince of Wands and girl energy. Like homosexual men, yep. Down low men, yep. They're the only ones that could be jealous of a divine feminine energy because they want to be that and more. They want to be a feminine. So when there is a divine feminine, she is in her emperor energy. She's not an empress. Just, oh, hey, she's a in charge energy. Divine energy. Divine. Not demonic feminine. A divine feminine. You know? I'm wiping myself. I am sweating. I can't believe this. So in that energy is the energy that they were envious of or jealous of, which therefore made them sacrifice you. But not knowing who you were, the backing you had behind you, and how far your bloodline goes. And we are talking spiritually. So you were something that they should have just let be. Just let it be. Just let her be. Just let it. So once you exposed yourself, once you tried to reach out for help, you only were met with more wand energies. You were met with them again. So you went out to find help, but only found delusion, only found deceit. With like what the other card said, deceit. It was deceit. You you were being misled with is the whole thing that you don't need anybody but yourself. Your energy is powerful enough to control, condemn, create, and alert. I'm saying alert. Yes. Right now, I am channeling from the spirit of the divine feminine. Remember, they've been bodies that were called to become vessels for God, vessels to hold that spirit, because that spirit is an abundant and infinite energy. Some people can hold it, but only for so long, because you become a target. of the darkness. The it's like riding with the light, or delivery light on your car. The eye's gonna follow and see it. Like, oh, hey, like, oh, look at that! I just saw. So the vessel that holds that has to be a matching, or a strong vessel, matching that abundant, matching that energy. It has to be a strong vessel. Like what they say, don't, what was, casting your pearls upon the swine. It's like, why would you put something so adorning and beautiful on something that just want to roll around in the mud? In the dirt, something that just wants to be dirty. These things are royal. These are royal energy. So the vessels that have been called are called to see who is going to be chosen. Mm-hmm. Not called because it's a party going on, and we here to party it up and rock. I was gonna say rock the bells. No, you're not called for that. You're not called to celebrate. You're called to like hold the freaking football and run to the motherfucking end zone. That's what you called for. You the quarterback. You the running back, and the quarterback is God. Like, yo, you gotta hold the spirit. You gotta go through this end zone. You gotta through this field. You gotta go through. We're gonna have a team, our angels, that's gonna help you, but you gotta make it there and deliver this message, deliver this spirit, deliver this seed, deliver this knowledge, deliver this, and get it there so that a change can happen. A score can happen. It's a change. hmm And I'm hearing the champs is here. The champs are here. hmm hmm The champs are here. Because we found a vessel that followed through. hmm That was strong enough physically, spiritually, mentally, financially too. Finance is not always about money, 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 money. Sometimes it's about the energy to get the abundance. If you weak and frail, how you gonna make something? You gotta have the ability to do something to receive something. Somebody can pay you, yeah, I'll pay you to come move these things for me. But if you can't move nothing, how you gonna get paid? You don't have the energy. You don't have the stamina. So that's the same in the spiritual realm. You gotta have it in the spirit too. And the spirit is the same as the flesh. You can't be up there killing people in the spirit. It's the same shit. The spirit is God's realm. So how dare you? But because where God was placed, when that war in heaven broke out, there were spirits that was swapped in destiny as well. And God came to earth, all mixed and mixed up, holding other people's soul, wrapped in somebody else's energy, but watching everything. So now the vessel has been found that carried the torch. Let's say Yeshua picked up the torch. It's always been somebody behind him and before him that picked up the torch. We had Enoch that picked up the torch. Then somebody had to come behind and pick up the torch and get to the next level. It's always been a chosen. It's always been somebody. And then there will always be killed. Because that's what comes with the territory of holding the torch, of holding that light, that delivery light. Amongst a bunch of zombies that don't want the change or that don't understand the change. They don't. You know what you're saying? Yeah. They don't understand the change. They think the change is bad, but the change is actually good. Let's say when that saying when you have the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. Let's say that war that broke out in heaven swapped the destinies. So now you got the angel on this side and the devil on this one. So you got the devil and God energy, and then you got God and the devil energy. So that's why it seemed like, why is the bad always prospering? Why are they getting all this good stuff? Oh, they repent one time and now they get the good. We've been living good all this time and we getting the minimal. When we praying to God, we doing what's good. That's because the devil was in God energy. So praying to God, you was actually praying to the devil, or the negative, or the masculine energy, which is the disciplinarian energy. So what you doing over there? Why you do that then? What you going? Oh, what you think you're doing? You think you're this and that? And it's like, but I thought you said if we do this and that, we can be the. And then you got God and the devil energy. Hey, what are you doing, young man? That's not nice. Okay, are you sorry? All right, you sorry. So you get here. Go get some cookie. Here goes a new car. Or here goes a new this. Oh, you started an organization. Oh, but you're doing something behind. That's the secret. You're doing bad stuff in the background. But we're going to pretend, look, we help people. Look. Oh, okay, good job. And then you got the devil and God energy. Like, God, we're going to be good, okay? Maybe I need to learn a lesson of some sort because God didn't give it to me. But next time he going to give it. Okay? That was the problem. So this past few years of this so-called new earth that's birthing is basically a swap back to the correct energies. Now, that's why the sun is so hot. Because now the sun energy, the God energy of the sun is no longer in the moon. That's stardust. The moon is stardust. That energy of God was in this stardust. But now it's in this sun energy. And the sun now is harder. The sun now is brighter. It gets darker later, and it's going to get later and later and later till it's not dark at all. Because the sun is now going to be at the right part. In the spiritual. So all right. So that's what's been going on. Just trying to get those chosen ones, those 144, the new earth builders, whom the old earth neglected that earth, neglected that garden, and invested in AI, which was a bad investment. Because when them Negroes is hungry, they're gonna be at tables eating trees and leaves, and there ain't gonna be nothing growing on it. Because the energy of the divine, the energy of the sun will be gone. because it wasn't supposed to be in the earth. The earth is where the seed's supposed to be buried. When you think of a tree, planting a seed, that seed is supposed to be in darkness. It's supposed to be looking within to grow, to root, and then it grows up. Like when they say grow up, you grow up. You grow up out the ground to the sky. And that's when the sun, that's when you're being nourished by the sun. And you keep growing and expanding and learning and growing. You know, until you're blooming, until you're juicy, until you're fragrant, until your fruits are showing. That's the saying of the being planted in good soil, because you have good things to nutrients, nourish yourself in the soil. If you're in bad soil, you're going to be toxic. You may come out with spikes and now you're poisoned, and now, you know, instead of coming out healthy, nutritious and delicious. You know, and that good energy begets more energy. So if you're in a good energy, in a high vibe, in a hey, it's going to attract hey bees. If you're in that energy, it's going to attract that bees, mosquitoes, moths. It's going to attract that frequency that you're at. So that's where your spirit has to be. Your inside, your thoughts, your inner self, your true self. Not the shield, not the self you show people when you were outside and you're just tired and, oh, hey, oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. And inside you're sad. Your spirit. So your true self is your inner self. You could be happy as ever. Hey, I'm so happy. But outside you're like, hey, another day. You know, that's your, what they say, your mask. So show yourself. Who are you? That's the sneaky people. When you know you're a devil, but you want to pretend, that's the wolf in the sheep's clothing. And that's what was happening. The wolf was in the sheep's clothing. And the sheep was in the wolf's clothing. So you're looking at this outer person, like, I don't want to talk to them. They look mean. And be the nicest, and they be the nicest person ever. You alright? You need help? Come on, I'll help you here. Here, what you need? Then you got a nice, approachable looking person. Oh, hello, yes. And then behind they're like, oh, what the heck they want? Why they keep coming over here? I'm tired of seeing these people. Leave me alone. Now you're going to start to see who's the real wolf and who's the real sheep. Because everything has been corrected. The godly are not going to be living barren anymore, because that energy of success is going to be back on them. The wolves in the sheep clothing, they ain't going to be living. Remember, they're going to get swapped back. Already swapped back. And that energy going to go with them. So when you thinking, oh, why they keep getting more and more and more, and we doing good and we ain't getting nothing, what is going on, God? You weren't praying to God. You were praying to the negative entity that wanted to be God. And was God for a long time. Because people were just looking at the outer and not looking at the inner person. That's what they say. Only God can read the heart. Because everybody else can just read what they see. Well, she fell. I don't know. That's all I can see. She had a scarred knee. She fell. I don't know. I don't care. Oh, I helped her. And then she was good. She said she was good. But really, you don't know, the inner could have been crying even harder. Like, help me, please. But the outside said, oh, I'm fine. Whew. Whew, I got to do a limp, but I'm fine. Oh, okay, bye. But the inner could have been screaming like, oh my gosh, this is painful. What the heck happened? All right, let me not cause a scene because they might think I got mental issues. You know? So I just say welcome, 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 welcome to the new. Welcome to the new. We got a lot of things in store. There are a lot of things in store now. That's going to make those that did choose wise, did choose to follow God, even though it looked like you weren't rich and oh, I have all these things, and but you still had faith and you still believed in God and you still knew to store up your treasures in heaven, even though people figured out a way to steal what you had in heaven. Because the Bible does say where no moths can't consume and people can't steal. But yeah, they figured out how to steal. Them said tarot readers tapping into people's energy, going in people's homes. Because in the spirit, it's like you have a home as well. So it's like tapping and going in somebody's house. Ooh, what they got? Ooh, they just got a package. Ooh, what they package they got? Ooh, I'm going to go pick it up. I claim this message. I claim this reading. I don't know who I'm talking about, but I claim it. And people's giving money. Oh, thank you. But not knowing that you are helping them steal. You helping them steal. So you going to be an accomplice. When they say, oh, you got to have permission to tap into someone's energy. You got to have permission to walk in someone's house. There's no such thing as a collective. The collective is everybody pulling a train. So you tapped in her, well, I'm going to tap in too. I'm going to tap in too. So now everybody in somebody else's vehicle. But they say, what's going on with the collective? Collective of what? If it's saying of a God's people, those who got out of Egypt, what's going on with them? That's something different. But now what's going on with somebody's personal life? Everyone's life is different. And in general, you can't be in general. Oh, you're going to have trash day on Thursday. Oh, yep, they talking about me because mom have trash day on Thursday. Me too. Yep, they talking about me. I claim this message because I got trash day on Thursday. And you're going to put your thing out at 7 o'clock. Oh, I might not be 7. I think I put mine out at 6:30. Oh, they ain't talking about me then because I put mine out at 7:30 at 6. And you're going to meet a stranger. Oh, she might be talking about me because I'm going to meet a stranger because it do be people outside and I don't be. So maybe it's me because I'm going to talk to somebody. And then people just get misled on other people's messages. And in all naturality, the tarots are not even talking about the flesh. They're talking about the spiritual realm. So you got to know thyself to see if that's you in the spirit. Like, what am I doing in the spirit? Is it me? Or is it somebody else? Am I in my own energy? Am I in my own home? Or am I in somebody else's home? That means I'm in somebody else's energy. That means I'm looking like somebody else in the spirit. That means I'm receiving what's for someone else. That means that I am stealing. So you may be in the flesh out regular, like I don't never steal. But in the spirit, you are in someone else's energy. Well, I'm really mad in the inside, but I'm going to act like Hullabaloo. Hey, girl, I'm acting like Halapaloo. Oh, I'm getting attracted Halapaloo things. Hey, you're in somebody else's energy. You never swept the floor. You never cleaned up, but you're getting the let's say the respect of somebody who has. Say somebody cleaned up something. Oh wow, this place is immaculate. Oh my goodness. And you just happen to show up and they're like, hey, this is immaculate. You did a great job. And you're like, oh yeah, I don't clean up. What the hell they talking about? I cleaned up. I ain't clean up, but it feel good. Yeah, we're gonna give you something, girl. Thank you for that. And now the person that really did the work is really dirty and scrubbed up looking. And it's like, ew, get out of here. Who are you? You're dirty. Like, well, I just finished cleaning up the house. What the heck? I'm not wearing my best. Well, whatever. Get out of here. You're just dirty. You're a dirty person. You just were in somebody else's energy and received a notoriety that somebody else or a praise that someone else deserved. And you just took it. Now you are a thief. So in the spirit, it may look exactly like that. You walked in somebody's home, or you helped somebody up there, or didn't help, or took the credit for helping, and didn't say, oh no, I didn't do it, that's somebody else that did that. You just accepted it. You are under judgment as well. So if karma hits, karma's hitting because the spiritual realm is already noting everything. You've already been seen. Your spirit is you. No matter who's you cloaking in, no matter who you pretending to be, the spirit already sees your trail. Even if you jump to somebody else's timeline and make them jump on your timeline, like, wait a minute, I wasn't supposed to be going through this. Somebody else was supposed to do that. What the heck? I just graduated school. Why am I in elementary school again? What the heck? Why the elementary school kid over there in the job? They ain't, what the heck? They ain't even finished their learning. The spirit, the record, the spiritual is still seeing it. The blockages are still seen, even in the metaphysic. When people manipulate people, when you manipulate, when you think you got that Dracula, you are mine energy, that you use word magic, you are hot, you are this, and it moves a block or something and removes something out of you, but it doesn't match you. It's still going to be whoever's that belongs to. If you always working out, if you always eating healthy, but somehow you still fat, like, what the freak? What the heck? How is this? This don't make no sense. You don't work out. You just eating anything you want to eat, but you still skinny. And your metabolism is the same as anybody else's. It's still working. And the other person's is still working. And you didn't go get surgery, no nothing. That'd be witchcraft. Spell work. Swapping of metaphysical blockages. Like, dang, I wish I had her little waist. But you ain't doing nothing to get it. So you praying to the false. Oh man, let me get that. Let me get that, please. I want to get that. Come on, moon. Oh, you being good? Yeah, I was being good. They stole it. It ain't fair. All right. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? All right. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, what the heck's happening to me? How I get cancer? I don't smoke. I ain't been around nobody. How the hell I get lung cancer? Meanwhile, the person, damn, you still alive? 15 people done died before you, and you still. Oh, God, please, just one more time, God, forgive me. God, come on now. If I won't do it again, God. All right, you won't do it again. All right. Okay. Don't do it again. The other one. God, I never did this before. What? Well, then why'd you get this thing? Go over there and do it. Like, oh, God, why is God so rude to me? God, if you're such a good God, if you're God, why is this evil going on? I don't know. But leave me alone. That was the attitude of the false, of the swap, of the disciplinarian energy. When the loving energy was for those that were in that loving energy. That disciplinarian energy was for those that were in that low vibing demonic, closer to earth energy. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you're on punishment. You ain't supposed to be getting nothing. The same as the prodigal son. You had the good son that was there the whole way, living off regular. Then you had the prodigal son that was gone, spent everything, and then come back, hey, please forgive me, I'm sorry I did messed up. Oh, give him the ball, here, everything. Oh. To where the good one's like, dang, you ain't never do that for me. And I've been here this whole time. The same sense. The spirit just left. Thank you. It was God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to call it. And you want to end it message? Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, y'all that made it out, made it past that threshold. Good job. You chose wise. You did good. And you stayed in alignment. You didn't back down. You seen it. You heard it. And your spirit also was there. And I'm talking to those that are alive and that are gone. Them spirits that were gone as well. Mm-hmm. They had to come through too. They got saved too. So talk to y'all when it's called.